Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. I'm Kachuri, joined by my former Q Ranger buddies in a guest starring position. Rain and Val here.
Excuse me, wait. Whoa. Time out.
Oh, Rain didn't know that what's his name was a Q Ranger.
Sasori, or what's the Granite? Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, so so we're talking about Build Season 2, episodes 13, 14, 15, 16. Anyway, we're talking about basically the upgrade forum arc. Plus, this is kind of like a mini arc with this crab Granute. I'm actually going to look up what he is.
He's in like all 4 episodes, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's in all 4 episodes.
Yeah, he's in all 4 episodes. Yep.
He's a returning Sentai actor. He played the orange Q Ranger and Q Ranger.
Sasori Orange.
Oh, that's the one I haven't seen yet. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the crazy one. They could not adapt for Power Rangers because there was too many Rangers in it.
Literally, I still don't get why they didn't adapt it. It was literally the suits are perfect for.
I mean, we've already talked beforehand. I'm not a fan of Q Rangers, so I actually like what they did for Cosmic Fury. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't think Cosmic Fury was bad. I'm not going to go into spoilers for how that ended, which people were not happy about.
Cool.
I was not going to go into it, but thank you.
Sasori Orange plays Granute Rojo.
Yep.
Rojo? What, red in Spanish?
Apparently, the whole reason why he was in these 4 episodes was to promote his new song.
Based.
Q Ranger wasn't a Junko show, right?
As far as I know, it wasn't.
No,
because Lupat aired immediately after, and she was in charge of that. That's
weird how she, because normally you don't see that in these shows unless they the reason why the world shows up in the Lupat movie is because I'm pretty sure Gioger is Junko.
Maybe it's the director.
So Rojo is part of the name street musician in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's where they're getting it from.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there we go. Things solved. We figured it out.
Things solved.
But
that's it. Explanation over. No explanation needed.
So last week we had the boyfriends get to figure out their secret identities, and we got the whole stressful moment where basically Shoma's making sure he does not tell Valen who he is, right? Because Valen is definitely someone that will possibly try to kill him if he knew.
Oh, that's gonna happen, and it's gonna break my heart.
I'm just waiting for the episode 40.
No, do you think it's gonna be episode? You don't think it's gonna be sooner?
I don't think it's gonna be soon.
I think half the time of that. I think 2025.
No. Because the thing with Reiwa is the last arc, every single secondary always turns to the other way around episode 40.
No, what's his name did it? Vulcan did it.
It's gonna what's his name? The best character.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I had to think
it's all right
for a second.
It's all right.
At least around most of the Reiwas, like Daiji, Tycoon, not Rene, but Valverde did that.
What's his? Oh no, Braves. Braves didn't. Not Braves. Blades. Yeah.
Blades did it early on.
Yeah, but then he kind of like saw the light.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying it's about episode 40 the turn will happen.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, but the Sentai, not Sentai, Rider, well, and Sentai likes having like normalcy. So, we're about ready to get introduced to the third Rider as a villain in episode 17,
Oh
which
god.
is precisely when Kamen Rider Grease and Build and Kamen Rider Thouser and 01 were introduced.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So they like that. But then, as what both Thouser and Grease ends up doing is eventually they'll turn good, which, oh boy, that's going to be a big ask for Lage 9.
Yeah.
Bro is efficient. Holy crap.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, episode 15 is when we get to Logger 9, but
well, we got to him. He tried to steal something at the end of the last episode, which put a note on that, put a little pin on that, put little holder around that because that might be part one of a secret plan.
oh, you think this is all a plot?
Oh.
Well, I know Bryce has a theory, but I think Bryce and I are on the same wavelength of the theory.
I think it ties in with my theory then as well. Yeah.
No, but let's get to the episodes. So we start out with seeing Uncle Dente again, who basically tells Shoma, a Grand Newt operated on Valen.
I love this guy, and I hope to God Valen doesn't kill him.
Oh my god! Don't put that into words, man.
You have to throw it out there.
Yes, I do, because it might happen.
I am surprised that Gavv didn't jump on that information.
Shoot.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you would think, oh wait, this guy hates Grand Newts and he might be operated by Hey, Valen, who operated on you, by the way?
Well, we kind of have to keep that secret for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also find out that Gavv may have some hidden memories, which has been a theory that's been going around Reddit that I think is the dumbest theory ever.
But it could be right now.
No.
Right.
No.
They're saying that Shoma was the one who kidnapped Valen's mom and ate her.
Oh right, yeah, no, that's dumb as hell.
No, it ain't. That ain't right. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, because Gavv is one younger than Valen, I believe, and as we can tell through these episodes, Grand Newt's in human age at probably the same rate.
Well, also that's not his Grand Newt form, so
yeah,
That's true.
Well, that and Gavv would have been what 1, 2 when the attack happened. But
maybe they started early in the Grand Newt world. I don't know, but no, it's not him.
Yeah. And we find out that they're basically growing at the same rate because through all the flashbacks that Gavv has with his with the twins, they're about the same size whenever they were kids, and they're probably the same. Yeah, no, that is a sad scene when we.
The flashbacks.
Well, one of them's not even a flashback. One of them is just a wish.
Well, that's the next episode, but yeah, in episode 13, that the birthday party, and then they slap the flowers out of his hands. Oh,
that was depressing.
He just wanted to wish him happy birthday. Come on, man.
They're to him, they were family. I mean,
yeah.
A nice guy.
So I'm pretty sure Dente definitely knows more. I think Dente knows what's up.
Did we buy that he actually is a good Grand Newt now?
I don't think he believes he's a good Grand Newt because we find out he's the one that created the dark treats in the first place.
All right, but reform then. Reform Grand Newt.
He's definitely a reformed Grand Newt.
We don't think he's a secret villain.
I don't think he's going to be a secret villain. I think if he does attack any of the riders, it'll either be in self-defense or Neelev does something to turn him berserk.
Oh, no. See, now you're putting that out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it, I can see it happening now. No!
Things are going in motion. Things are in motion. Oh man, this show's going to wreck us.
Oh, it already has.
Bro.
Anyway, so the twins are desperate.
They want
That's
yeah.
not good.
dead.
And we get some holiday gochizos.
Bro.
What do they call this dessert? Buchel? Boozle?
Bouchel.
Bouchel?
Bushel. I've heard Bushel, Bushel.
Yeah, but this holiday dessert.
Comes with a neat X, though.
It looks
Bro.
delicious.
Bro, I was looking at that food. I was like, that looks good. I might have to get some of that.
I don't know where I could get some of that.
Apparently, it's a Viking dish, or like a European dish. So,
Right, so I've got to try and find somewhere in England that says Viking cuisine. Great.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those things in Japan where you could just buy.
mhm.
It looks like a giant little Debbie. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yep.
But you know, while this goes on, we find out that Shoma's always wanted to share cake. The shortcake, strawberry shortcake, was his mom's favorite cake. He wanted to share with her, and yeah, it is sad. This whole backstory is sad. We get to we find out what Valen's up to. He's wondering if he could, get more people to trust the Kamen Riders, but it seems like people are already doing that for him. And then he finds out that someone went missing because of a musician. If you find a musician, you might find him, right?
Yep.
And the musician's played by Sasori Orange.
No way. No way.
Who actually, he does have a music YouTube channel. Like, you can actually go to his YouTube channel and he plays a lot of songs and stuff on it.
Again, based.
Mm-hmm.
He did a cover of the Gavv opening.
If he did get on the show just to plug his music, I'm not even mad.
Well, yeah.
Praise.
I respect the hustle, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised because you would think, like, because normally, like, when stuff like that happens, it's because the director and the actors work together and they know each other. Rain, there was a movie crossover. Was it Lupat? Was it
Oh God,
Bruce Soldier?
sounds about right.
Yeah.
So basically, Junko did Lupat, but she also did Geoger, I believe. And then, like, all of a sudden, this big 20 Ranger. No, it was Q Ranger. Yeah, no, it was.
It was.
Yeah, it was Q Ranger.
Because there was 20 of them. So that's probably where Steve probably worked with Sasori Orange and became friends.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
There we go. We solved it. Anyway, it's really neat to see Shoma do normal stuff like grocery shop. It's so weird. Like, you watch all these seasons of these shows and they just don't do normal things. They're doing, like, hanging out at, like, a bar or something. Not a bar, but, like, a fruit bar in Gaim, or in Build, they're hanging in a cafe. But they're not, like, doing stuff like shopping.
That's actually, yeah. I've never noticed that. But damn.
So when you see stuff like this, it's just kind of, it's like out of nowhere. Oh God, the quickly but smoothly scene.
Yeah.
God.
You're doing it too hard. Just think about who you want to make this for. Well, I want to make it for you. And then he's like staring at her lovingly. She's like, no, don't stare at me. And then he gets like really rough again. No. Think about me. No, don't stare at me.
He was not doing the cooking by the book.
I mean, I can relate to that, but yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want to stare at Sachika? Just let's be honest.
Be very careful with your next sentence, my dude.
In my notes, I wrote down Valen versus the monster of the month. It's a monster of the week.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong at all.
He did 4 of these episodes for some reason.
And it's just to plug his music.
He actually defeats one of the writers.
We'll get on that.
We will. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead again, but
oh god.
Yeah, but his attempts to bake with the Sakchika are hilarious.
Bro.
No, you're doing it too powerfully. It's not about power.
No.
And then when the flour goes everywhere.
Yeah. I do want to talk about this though, eventually. But the whole, one of the caveats of Kamen Rider is you must share the powers with the villain. Your powers come from the villains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so for Gavv, he was born in the same race as the villains. I do like in the last few years, some power-ups have been created by the writer. Kind of like taking over the power dynamic, I guess. Because, in 0-1, you have 0-2. That was created by Aruto.
Yeah.
It's still sharing the abilities as the monsters, but it was something he created. Build Genius was something that Build created.
Gotchard had he created his own power up with I believe it was platinum. Yeah, no, it was iron Gotchard.
But
and
now
obviously Geets did it too.
Yeah, Geets he made a wish for Boost Mark II.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we have this cake that is connected to Shoma so many different ways. It was his mom's favorite food. It's his new best friend, possible love interest, favorite food.
Possible love interest.
Possible love interest.
Just kiss her, lady, bro.
I mean, look at his scenes when he's like staring into her eyes and stuff, and like
The funniest thing is, I don't think they're pushing a romance angle between Val and Shoma yet. That's what a lot of people think it is.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone always ships the main two writers unless they're brothers. Then people ship it harder. Anyway,
I hate that you're not wrong.
He's not. He's not at all.
So we just finished up the main series of Build. We still have a few more things, but the fact of the matter is, both Fresno and Kat caught on that one, it was a heated drama between men, but two, it was the best friendship between Build and Cross Z.
I saw the image. I saw the image that Fresno and Kat made for episode 47.
Oh, you call B the one cinema? I just call it gay sex.
Oh my god!
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
So one of the writers had a very horrible death, very tragic, very sad, very I'm in a safe spot right now, kind of.
Right.
And so they made an image.
Yeah, they made an image of Family Guy.
Well, see, that's why I posted, because Bryce seen Build, and then I also said we did the final batch of episodes, so Bryce should have put 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
It's just the Family Guy bit with Peter with the shotgun.
But let's see here. Shoma gets called away, gets into a fight with an agent, uses a new bushel, defeats the agent like it's nobody's business. Then we have probably one of the best fights so far.
I agree. Valentine's Crow guy was amazing. No, wait a minute.
The fountain scene, though, was hilarious. Like, oh, stop it.
Oh, the frolicking through the water bit.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
What's that in here? But also, thank you that it's in here.
So wrong with editing that way. No, but we get the fight between the twins and the Shoma. We see their full monster forms, which I'm so glad they had full monster forms.
This is peak.
I love their monster forms so much.
I do too.
Their fight scene, like, insane. Like, the fact that they're like working with each other, like they're just perfect matches. Like in
Overwhelming.
There's and then like even like Gavv is still putting up a good fight too. Like the action from Gavv, like he just pulls out both punching and kicking gummies at the same time, and like he would have landed a solid hit if it wasn't for the fact that the twins pulled each other out of the way.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that he could do like pull out punching and kicking gummy until that episode, and I was like,
Well,
"Whoa!"
the thing is, you could assume that like within 5 seconds he put one in, swapped out, put the other one in.
Yeah. But I would have never guessed that he could go into both forms at once. And damn, that was just sick.
Yeah, no. But the thing is, it's just brutal. Like, Gav's getting his ass kicked. Like, every time one of the siblings get on him, they're like scratching his chest, ripping apart his gummies, like, the armor.
Yep.
And then, like, he is fucking beat. And then he tries the Bush reform again. They get a energy blast clash. Like, they're
gonna finish it. The twins gonna finish it here.
Yeah. And then he falls seemingly to his death, which would have been more worrisome if it wasn't for the fact we saw him fall from like 30,000 feet in episode 1.
And the fact that they show him alive and well in the trailer for episode 14.
Oh, they're always going to do that. It's funny. In 01, 01 loses his power. And where they could have done something where they could have done like a whole episode without 01 to try and like build it up. Second you get to the next time, he's already transformed. Like, what the fuck?
Right, so it's Doctor Who trailer rules then, basically.
No, but it's such a good fight.
It is a great fight.
I'm going to feel like a broken record, but again, I don't care if we get once every 3 episodes, but I am already just hyped on how the final fights are going to look.
Oh my god, yes.
If this is just, general level fights in general.
Yeah, whether it's Lango, whether it's Niv or Glotta, that's going to look insane.
So we got to suspend some disbelief. We saw how he fell, but somehow he was down there for 3 hours and the agents didn't find him.
Well, they're dumb. They're so dumb that Jeep and Chibi killed them both.
Jesus Christ.
I do like how he creates some Ramu Goose Chizos and just leaves them behind.
Yeah.
I wonder if that will come in handy later.
Oh wow.
They are taking forever to find them because they're slow for some reason. And then all of a sudden they show up, they're like, oh wait.
Aren't those the like, heavy ones?
No,
the Ramoon was the punching gummy, right? I'm trying to remember.
Well, Ramoon is a soda, but I don't think he ate gummies. I think they were more hard candies.
Oh yeah,
because he was kind of crunching them a bit. But of course, they could have been in Valen's pocket for months or something. they got a flavorful.
Oh my god!
Can we talk about a moment that briefly took me out in this episode? When Shoma's back with Sashika and they're trying the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Shoma's bait. And he's like, this tastes so delicious. And then just smashes cuts to the Gavv mouth on his belly. Inside his hoodie. He's like, what?
Well, it's trying to show that's not creating a gochizo for it yet.
Yeah, I suppose it is that, yeah. But also, the Gavv belly is really happy to eat this cake. It's just this whole scene where Sachika is like worried for Gavv because the twins blow up a building and leaves a message, and so Gav's like, oh yeah, Shoma's like, oh yeah, I gotta go back out there, and Sachika's like, no, I'm coming too, I'm fine, and like she just grabs this pink bat, the turquoise bat. Oh my god. If she becomes a rider, can that please be part of her weapon?
Oh my gosh.
She needs to be a rider. She needs to know. I hate the fact that she doesn't know.
We'll see. But
I'm
But-
50-50 whether she should be a rider or not.
But this scene is like, I think she definitely has a crush on Shoma, at least in this scene.
Oh, 100%.
It's either that or like she really does care about him and all of that. So
Mhm.
It could be a brother sister type relationship, but I think she's got a crush on him.
Yeah. We cut to Neely finding some gochizos, which actually leads to nothing. He shows up at Shuka's place later with them in a jar, and they don't address it at all.
They will, I think.
hopefully.
Twins putting a lot of blame on Shoma, even though everything they list is things they should be mad with their brother about.
Yeah, but everything that they are victimizing Shoma for, they should be doing this to Lango.
This scene though is cold. Like the editing in this scene, like all the Dutch angles and the cuts and the zoom ups into their eyes and shit. Like
Oh,
fucking A.
100%.
This is cinema.
As
And
an
then-
editor, I can respect it.
And then the fact of the matter is, like, after they reveal why they hate Shoma so much and they're doing all this stuff, the fact that Shoma can recognize that it's all misplaced pisses him off.
Yeah.
We
We get a flashback to the birthday party again where they all just left to go to work.
Mm-hmm. And then we find out that the Papa Stomach had plans for Shoma way back when, which who knows what's that going to turn into.
Didn't he say, wasn't he talking to Dente about, like, are you sure this will make him stronger? So, I wonder how far back this goes.
Yeah. When did Shoma get the stomach implanted? The Gavv driver.
For real.
Which also makes me wonder if Shoma would be able to remove it.
That would
we
maybe
do
he could get another driver.
We do know the top of the driver comes off in the toy, which means the final form is probably going to have a different upper lip, like a golden upper lip or something.
Ooh. See, I have the Gavv driver. I never noticed that. Damn.
But you never taken the two halves of the mouth apart?
No.
Like, yeah.
I'm trying to be careful with my toys, okay?
And there's also
Can't take them out the box. You'll decrease the value. No.
There's also apparently an infrared sensor that's separate from where the gochizos activate on the tongue. There's an infrared sensor on top if people's trying to get some spoilers out of it.
Of course they are.
Interesting.
Oh no, Toei learned their lessons with these toys. Kamen Rider Forze did a plug system where each of the different parts of the belt had like 6 plugs, and each of the toys plugged into random ones. And based on what plug was in, the belt did a sound for that toy. And so people literally, the first week of the belt, figured out all the separate toys that were playing for the belt. Years before they all were supposed to come out. Not years, but, a whole year. Yeah. And so afterwards, Toei never went that route again with the belts.
I think the last time they did was well, they normally bake the sounds into the
toys now.
device. Yeah.
That's one of the ways they did it. They also, and if they can't do it that way, they use infrared. So Wizard was all infrared.
What was build? Was build switches?
That and some of the switches, the way that so like how the backs of the switches kind of like has like that Batman claw, the Shredder claw on the back.
Yeah.
So those are different ways they plugged in, and it's harder to try and get sound with those kinds of plugs.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So like Geo, the things in toy, the progress keys, the sounds are in the progress key, except for like the belt will do Giga, Mega,
Terra, you know.
Oh yeah. They have the sign. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we get the big fight.
Oh, I love the shot with the eyes glowing. The three of them.
Whoa. That shot was glorious.
Well, this is telling us how every general fight's going to go. Every time Shoma fights a general.
And
'Cause
possibly,
I'm sure Neeliv's eye is going to be like a yellow amber. I'm sure Galata is going to be like a pink, and then Lango is going to be red.
yeah. If you look at the monster forms for them,
Yeah.
it corresponds with the eye color. So yeah,
Damn.
because Sheeta went glow pink or purple, and Jeeves glow blue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it matched the eye color they got in the monster forms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, South Story Orange is back, and then we get more lore. It's Stomach Ink, and that's it.
Why is he in this episode?
Hey, remember him? You say, oh, he's gone.
Did we have to cut a minute out of the fight between the twins and Gavv because it was too violent or something? So we had to fill in the time.
But he does say something interesting there.
Yep, he tells Honto about Stomach.
Yeah.
Shoma talks about how Stomach Ink has done nothing but torture him, gave him sadness and whatever. But Sachika, she's only giving him happiness. Is he developing a crush?
Just kiss already.
Yeah. But if Shoma dies here, he'll only bring her misery. The music. Oh, fuck
yeah.
Oh God.
and then of course we get the form of the series.
Form. The Super Saiyan form. Kakin.
The K-King or the K-King.
Oh. Which is basically Blade King form, just different.
Colors.
The way he transforms into the K-King is questionable at best.
No, I've been we have a friend chat with Fresno's partner and other people that we've known for years. And so every time I've been doing some kind of like a nut joke, I've been posting a gif of
K-King shooting everyone, yeah.
Oh my God.
Which would be bad enough if you had not said, this is how this scene made me feel. What, dude? No.
When he charges up the staff, like,
no,
wait,
literally,
no.
And I'm like, this is really suggestive.
No, just take a prize.
Someone knew what they were doing. Come on.
It's cream, guys. Don't worry about it. It's Cynthia's cream.
It's a
It even has a tip. The staff has a tip.
Price. Oh, Bryce, no.
But so this is an upgrade form, the Super Saiyan form. This would be our strongest form until like episode 25, 26. And it comes with a whip party. He creates his own minions now.
Bro, I love how the minions have their own personality.
Well, the hobbits out the ice.
What?
Yeah, after their part of the fight is over, one of the minion guys just bends over and vomits some icing sugar.
Yeah, this is after like the scene before. He's like spinning his spear, blocking bullets, and then after spinning his spear, he's dizzy from his own spinning. So
yeah,
he's vomiting whipped cream.
Whoa, this is awesome! Oh God, I'm gonna be sick.
And another minion is trying to give him water. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
Forget the Cachizos. These are the best minions in the series.
I actually have a theory because this actually happens. So in the following episode, we find out that he can create minions out of the Gochizos, and they have his powers as if he was the chip form or Chokodon, right?
Yeah, they get his weapon. Yeah.
I'm thinking those are the actual Gochizos. Because during the big fight against Rojo in the final batch of this episodes, this epic conclusion to this four-part series of this Sesori Orange. Midway through the fight, the Chips shows up, and it's like, hey, I want my revenge on this bastard. And so, like, he resummons Chips and Chocolate, and, like, Rojo's like, oh, it's you two again.
So I wonder if those chips, like, well, whenever they become the whip soldiers, if they die. Like
They might not. This might actually, because they're still his minions, I wonder if the chips are in control, like the actual chip is in control. Like, because you see, they want to fight too. Like, there's scenes where they want, like, before Gavv fell down the cliff. They're like hanging Jeep and Shisa in the feet.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if this is also part of it. Like, he gives the minions like a human form to fight with them.
If this is his super form and it's this powerful, I want to know how strong is his final form. Is he gonna become fucking Granu God? What is he about to be?
Oh,
I have no idea.
And just think, we got 20 episodes until that happens.
Bro.
Yeah, we're only 16 episodes in from like a 48 episode series. Or 52 or whatever it is.
But we do get to the end of the fight, which, by the way, this whole fight's good. He cuts up a crane and crushes a whole bunch of agents and stuff with it. And he charges up the spear for one big attack. And then he has a wish. And the wish was, instead of swallowing away the flowers, they accepted the flowers and invited him to their birthday party.
Oh, please tell me this is not going to be the standard for these general kills, please.
All he wanted was
here
to be
for
their
it.
sibling. He wanted friends. He wanted to love his siblings.
And again, this is all Lango's fault.
Yeah. And in the end, she's to sacrifice herself for her brother. The twins are now separated.
Yeah, so my theory that they were one being appears to be wrong.
We don't know.
Don't know that?
He's Jeep is still holding the essence of his sister. They can still do something with that. He's also cutting the part of his hair.
Yeah,
Like, it's only one half. He doesn't cut the other half. He's only cutting one half of it.
he could short one half of his hair
Yeah.
because he has like
Which,
a psychotic
again, could
breakdown.
be part of his manic state, which he's in a manic state for the rest of this batch, but which, again,
Expected.
yeah.
I think he's going to be in a manic state for the rest of the series.
But the cake doesn't die.
It's immortal.
Which is weird, but you know, it's kind of cool. We also get the traditional, oh man, this form takes a lot out of me, which is probably going to get forgotten about around episode 18, 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shoma gets a big feast. Also, there was something weird going on. Like, for a few episodes, Hanto wasn't eating for some reason, which I was going to call out, but then he ends up eating at the end of this batch. I was thinking something happened with the putting in the gene. He couldn't eat human food anymore, or human food didn't taste good to him, or something. Because clearly, human food is not good to Neeleaf. Or what, pudding?
Was it just the sweets?
Which could be it. I mean, if you don't have sweets and all of a sudden you have a little, you know, it could be overpowering, of course. But yeah, no, Neeleaf shows up and says hi to Shuka, which, by the way, Ray, we found this out while we were waiting for you. Shuka's actor is 50 years old.
holy shit!
Yep. He's an old man.
48. He's going to be 49 next month.
Wow, he doesn't look it. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
It's amazing what makeup can do, I guess.
So we go into the next episode where Shoma's reading the classic story, Gift of the Magi. And of course, that's going to tie into this two-parter. And Shoma really wants to give something for his beloved Shakicha, but she's like, no, do it for Hanto instead. Which is like, yeah, you know what? I feel that way for Hanto too. So Shoma bisexual icon confirmed?
Sachika just wants Yaoi.
So having said that they're not trying to deliberately create a relationship between Hanto and Shoma. Maybe they are with this scene. Maybe I'm full of it. I don't know.
I mean, this won't be the first time Toei has done something where they tell the public, no, they're not gay, they're friends, and then secretly release like a wedding ring set that's like their logos.
Oh my god!
Doll Brothers, the Don Momotaro's and non what is his name?
I know who you're talking about.
The blue Naoto. I can't think of his name.
The blue Naoto, yeah.
Yeah, they made wedding rings with their logos. They also made wedding rings for Build and Crods.
Okay. Not sure how to process that information, but okay.
So they're on the job. Sasori Orange sees them at the job. He comes up with a plan. He's up to no good.
I love you just call this guy Sasori Orange.
That's what his name is.
I mean, it's like you could say he's also Stinger. I mean, scorpions and crabs are kind of the same family.
Sure. They both have crawls or little claws. Yeah.
Part skins. Things are not looking well for Jeep. We get
He's going through it.
Jeep is going through an episode. We find out Pudding is going to be the tease for the next writer.
It's not who we think it is. My God.
Orange, Sesame Orange does the thing I predicted way back in our first podcast.
Oh yeah, says I'll give it up and then doesn't.
Yep.
Yes, we both kind of called that.
Play them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heartbreaking moment in the actual title sequence
I see what
as well.
you did there.
How dare they?
No. Play them like it's guitar.
No, I'm not talking about that.
No, I Foul was like played them.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, in the title sequence now, for episodes 50 and 16, they make Sheeta turn to dust.
Oh, I did not see that. Holy crap! I need to. Oh, I'm already at the point where I'm skipping the intro.
All five of them show up on the wide shot. When it goes to the zoom in, she disappears.
Oh crap!
How dare you!
Imagine when all of them start to crumble, bro.
I think that also gives away, by the way, that the next ones to go will not be Jeeb. I think it will be either Glosser or Neve.
Ooh.
Again, I think it will be a nice narrative mirroring if Jeep's the reason why Shoma needs to go final.
I guess.
Yeah.
It depends how long they want to keep this wild card of Jeep going.
I think if Neve finds Jeep, Neve is going to operate on him.
Maybe.
Basically, we get Valen being very racist, Hanto being very racist to all Granutes, thus making it even worse for Shoma.
I want to eradicate all of them.
Hashtag not all Granutes. Oh.
The only good Granutes are dead Granutes.
So Hanto's a Sith now, great.
He's trying to tell all the Granutes they need to go back to the country.
Because only a Sith doesn't dead Granutes. Thank you, Taxi. I'll get back out.
We also get to see Log A9 again. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, this guy.
Holy
Efficiency. That's all I'm gonna say.
They should have just had this guy from the beginning.
Well, they were saying they were looking for someone like him, and they finally found him.
Yeah, I still have a theory about that, but...
Oh, well, we could probably talk about what he does. So we first get the introduction, hey, you're now a part-timer, read the manual, you work 20 hours a week, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
We get to see his human form, which he is played by a actor from Machine Sentai Kara Major. He was the Karame Silver, the Sixth Ranger of that team. So hey, more Sentai and Ranger, yay!
And he was an extra ranger in that, so he's an extra rider here.
Well, he's taking the spot for the Sixth Ranger because originally during like late Heisei, early Neo Heisei, the Second Ranger showed up around this time, and then they eventually just made it the second arc villain. But he enters a courtroom where there's an ongoing court case going on, and he just sits down for a second. Guess he gets bored. Interrupts the whole court. They're like, "Get back in your seat!" They're all getting angry, and then all of a sudden he, turns into his monster form, sends out a whole bunch of tentacles out, shoots something to everyone's neck that makes them go all happy. Oh, and then he turns them all into presses. Very high, very elated, very. He basically makes everyone happy and stoned, just so they taste better.
Yeah.
High quality presses.
Yeah.
I love his disguise though. His human disguise is great.
Which is kind of looks similar to what he was wearing when he was introduced in Kira Major, but in Kira Major it was like silver and white instead of all black.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn.
Yeah, because he was wearing a cloak when he was introduced, and then when he takes off the cloak, then he has that weird getup on. So the defendant, by the way, I don't know if you guys looked at his shirt, but he was wearing a TC Surf design. Don't know if you guys ever, don't know if you guys ever heard of that company. I'm surprised this company's still around, to be completely honest. Because I actually owned the NES game whenever I was like 5. I played that game nonstop. The Surf and Skate.
Huh.
Anyway, so yeah, no, it was all a lie. It was a trick. And then I like how the Rajo was like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," and it's like Gavv just blocks the attack like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, it was a lie. Anyway, caking time. And then this is where he uses the Go Chizo's powers on the whip pawns. Hey, Valen shows up, decides to go after the Granute, where he loses again.
Yeah.
Val fraud.
Oh my
Fraud
God.
detection warning. Fraud detection warning.
Oh. So we end up having a very similar cliffhanger to what episode 11's cliffhanger. Yeah, almost. It's like, yeah, he's only ever won one fight in 10 episodes. And the one fight he won, he was half dead. What gives? What gives?
Needs another surgery.
Well, Shuga wants to give him that. He wants to give him some Shuga.
Oh God!
So we go into the final episode of the batch, and Valen is kidnapped. Uh-oh.
Yay! No, sorry. Wrong reaction.
Good riddance. I mean, oh no.
No, stop! Come back.
So we get confirmation that everyone that just got kidnapped by Logate 9, yeah, they're dead. They got delivered. They are dead. That's another like 15 people for the kill count right there.
At least 15.
A lot.
I made that 30 because he does it again in this episode.
Yeah. Good thing that movie was not popular. Boy, if that was Sonic 3, oh God.
Do we know what movie it was, by the way?
I don't know. I think that the male actor in the movie was Karame Blue. He looked a lot like Karame Blue.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if they filmed something for Kira Major and decided to play it there as a reference. Because the actress Karame Silver.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure someone has the trivia. I'm sure someone will call out the trivia eventually. We get another nice scene with Dente where Shoma wants to tell Hanto. And Dente's like, yeah, don't do that. Don't.
Like, no.
Yeah, he will kill you.
Oh, no. he will try to kill you. We know what happens.
Oh yeah, Balfraud, yeah.
I'm sorry. You need to be a threat for that to be something.
He's also an idiot in this episode because he's got the idea that they'll take me to the stomach land and I can do something. No, you'll just die.
Yeah, you lost to one of the generals. You don't know how many generals they are. You hear about another general. You hear about Longo.
Then you lost to a crab dude.
Yeah, you've lost to a crab dude. What, twice now?
His big move is walking sideways really quickly.
So we find out that the crab dude found Jeep, and basically Jeep gave agents in the last episode on the promise that Gavv would be captured. So, crab dude's like, Sasorian's like, hey, I caught a Kamen Rider. That's close enough, right? Because that's been his whole story arc. Hey, I got these people I kidnapped. Yeah, they're not tasty, but it's close enough, right? That's been his whole arc. These last 4 episodes.
Granute hunt.
Yeah.
Worst hunter.
Yeah. So basically calls in Jeep. I am not a fan of this actor's makeup in the scene. Like, I get you're supposed to make it look like he's been crying, but then you put sprinkles all around his eyes.
Has he been crying, or is he trying to sort of emulate Sheeta's makeup?
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh God. Basically shows up, so Valen sees the face of one of the generals, and he was like, no, that's not him. I would have loved if Jeep said something like, that's not my bastard half brother, and then walked off.
Oh man.
Oh, could you imagine what would go through Valen's head if he heard that at that point, after all this talk about trying to keep Shoma's identity a secret the last 4 episodes?
That would have been perfect.
Which is why we didn't do that.
So again, we get the theater scene where Lage 9 gets a whole bunch of people, immediately delivers them. He's not even holding on to them. He captures and then he just delivers within seconds. So it's like the only way these people are getting saved is if Gavv catches them in the act, and I don't think they're even on Gav's radar right now.
And not only that, but we'll see a lot more Lage 9 in the next few episodes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going to see Lage 9 until the end of the series.
Well,
it's Lage 9's the third rider, which the third rider in the last 7 seasons of Rider has just been so. As I said, they like doing the similar kind of arc structure. Hey, we just got our big first major boss fight. First major boss fight made us use our upgrade form. We now have this upgrade form for a few episodes. We are the strongest. Oh, wait, now there's an evil Kamen Rider that is overpowering us that we're going to lose to for the next 10 episodes until we get our super form.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Kamen Rider Build works. That's how Kamen Rider 01 works. If you want to talk to Frez about what Frez thought about the Grease and Thousand Arcs, Frez will completely bitch about this to you, because that's what Frez complained about whenever we got to these episodes in the podcast for those seasons.
Okay.
Basically, spoiler alert, we're going to be getting our ass kicked by this new Kamen Rider for the next 5, 6, 7 episodes. And then Gavv is going to get us another super form. And that's
can't wait.
Yeah. And then he may still be evil for another 5 to 10 episodes after that, or he'll turn good immediately. But either way, he's eventually going to be on the side of the writers, at side of Team Gavv by the end of the series.
100% he will.
Yeah. It's just the formula at this point. But it's the tiny details what makes it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe we all have a theory about what this tiny detail is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like that segue? I think that was a good
segue. Not bad. Not bad.
Not a bad one.
Who wants to go first with their theory on this guy?
I think he is going to destroy the Stomach Company from within.
Yeah, he's a big old trap. Not in that sense.
He said one line.
He's an infiltrator. He's an infiltrator.
Exactly.
Yeah, he
Maybe
said
even
he's
for a
trying to
rival
gain-
organization. I don't know, but
he's trying to gain their trust. He's trying to gain Lango's trust. He was definitely captured on purpose.
yeah.
Isn't the Stomach family like a secret underground thing?
Yeah,
So he could possibly be a part of
he's a cop. He might be
government
a cop.
agent. A government agent, yeah.
He's a cop.
Government agent, cop, something like that. What if his ability is like, I caught a perp. Let me get the truth from him real fast. Makes him nice and high, and all of a sudden they tell him everything. You know.
Old like a nines of bastards.
Yeah. So I think we all have the same thing. I think he's going after Lango. He's trying to either capture or kill Lango.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what if he gets Lango like really early as well? Man.
Excuse me. But speaking of infiltration, yeah, Hanto wants to go into the Grand World and thinks he has a chance.
It's a bad idea.
Even though he gets told no to his face. Like, he's like, oh, I'll tell you the secret to Gav's weakness. No. Oh, I was almost to this world. They were going to take me, see?
No, they weren't, Hanto. No, they weren't.
I do like how Gavv ends up falling for another one of Sasori Orange's lies. Like, he's about ready to transform, and, you know, the guy's like, oh, but what do you think I have around, you know, your friend? Yeah, let me kick your ass. Let me kick your ass, you know. I also love how Gavv could probably just break through the rope himself, but he has to have to go Chizo's let him out.
That was cute, though.
Oh, yeah.
And then we find out it's the gift of Magi situation. In a way, they're lovebirds.
God.
I do like this fight, even though I feel like we've established that Rojo was probably one of the weakest Grand Youths they've gone against. But they
So how do you think that?
I think he was more of mentally strong, but physically, man, he sucks.
I think he relied on his defenses rather than his offensive abilities.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But it's okay, dude. He can. It's okay, folks. He can sidestep really quickly.
Oh God.
That makes up for it, right?
Just like a crab.
I do love how they're charging him to finish. Which, by the way, we get Bushel, whatever, Val in this scene. That's a weird transformation,
Bro. I like the form, but the transformation is weird.
That
kind of sucks.
That was a choice. That was a choice.
It's almost like a Tokuger choice, you know?
What's that big lump thing? Oh, right.
Well, after this, I'm going to go drop a Bushel Valen real fast. Yeah. So
This is a big pile of Bushel Valen.
They break the shell. We get kill the monster. No more Sasori Orange. You know.
Thank God.
They have Christmas wings and pizza, and Valen's now not trusting Shoma.
Nope. Gonna break our hearts.
Damn.
And Sachika officially makes Hanto a team of happy, whatever the name.
Pari?
Happy Pari.
Yeah.
And we get the next time teaser where it's straight up the Splash Driver. Straight down to the fact that it creates a glass jar around fucking Log A9. It fills up with jelly and bricks to make his form. Like
jelly and bricks.
Like, can we talk about how tiny this thing is too?
Yeah, no, it is
tiny.
It's tiny. It does not look good. I'm not a fan of this design. It looks almost like the monster whatchamacalled Desire buckle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the weird yellow. I'm not a fan of the yellow and blue combination. But
and guess what? We don't get to see what happens for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
bro.
Uh, but hey, at least it lets us have enjoy the holidays a bit, I guess.
Oh yeah.
No, great set of episodes, and love the fight between the twins and Shoma. Both fights.
Yeah.
Both fights.
13, 14, best episode so far.
Mhm.
Agreed.
We definitely did not need.
Not a fan of Sheeta dying the way she did, but
I mean, they had to go somehow.
I was hoping it would be Sheeta surviving instead of G, but they had to go somehow, yes.
Yeah. But it also kind of makes sense because Shisa throughout the whole time was the one that took charge. Jeep was
She was
always
dominant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeep was always very submissive to Shisa always taking control, and it's like
Which is why G's now lost his mind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think if it was the opposite way around, what you said about my bastard brother, Sheeta would have been like that.
Yeah.
That might be why they killed her off first then.
Who knows?
I'm still not happy about it, but I'm happy they killed her off first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like my prediction with Jeep is Jeep's going to get found by Neeleve or whatever. Is going to get operated on. Well, probably in some kind of sick. Oh, you want to be with your sister so much? I'll bring her back for you, kind of thing. And like, did what Rain was predicting, where they combine into one, and then that combined form is what's going to be the thing that triggers Shoma needing to go final form.
I'm not sure if I'm right now about the combined thing, but we'll find out.
We will see.
I'm sure the more times we see Jeep in the next like 10 episodes, the more haggled and rough he's going to look. He's going to be losing more hair. He's going to put more glare over his face.
I wonder if there's a reason why he cut the black part of his hair and not the white part of his hair. Like if there's a reason behind that.
Again, we'll find out soon,
Okay.
hopefully. But yeah, fun stuff. So you guys got anything else you want to talk about these episodes? Anything you guys want to plug?
Oh, did anybody see the Valen transformation special?
No.
So there is confirmation that there is Gochizo Heaven and Gochizo Hell.
Well, yeah, I mean, we see them with halos going upwards, but Gochizo Hell.
Yes,
I'm
Gochizo.
interested in that.
Is that going to
And
be
then-
like a 90s of Kachizos, I wonder?
And then also, Legend has the Legend Rider Gochizos spying over Shoma and Hanto now.
I did see they released a music video that proves that the Gochizos are the one that are singing the battle theme.
Yep.
I kind of
You
get
talk about the OST, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, peak.
Like, I've
So
listened
good.
to the whole OST, like, in the past week. Oh
I-
my god, it's fucking fire.
I wish I had the OST whenever I was trying to find a good sound clip for these podcasts.
The theme every time Gavv finishes a battle. Oh, my God. Peak is right.
Since this is basically they're using the same toys as build and stuff. I'm calling it now. The fourth rider is going to be Jawbreaker themed.
And that could be Sachita.
I'm not going to say anything.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
I appreciate that.
I'm not counting Bitter Gavv. I
No,
don't
no.
think Bitter Gavv is going to be or have they already leaked what the fourth rider going to be?
They've already leaked the form. They've leaked like 4 or 5 forms already.
Oh, great.
What the hell, Toei? What
It's
damn
not.
it up
It's
then.
not only Shoma's forms. It's also Valen's form and
Well,
Somebody
Nan.
else.
I mean, freaking Rogue shows up at episode 24 in build.
Mhm.
If they're following that like structure, I mean, I guess that's within the next 2 months. So, yeah,
It matches up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. We will see. I
Yeah, no, it's just kind of crazy because again, we just got them watching Build as the other like writer season we're watching, and the fact that this is so many things are just popping up. It's like, yeah, no, this is Build season 2. We had the Build song from episode 9. That the Gavv driver uses a crank like the Build driver, and now the Splash driver is literally 1-to-1. He even uses a jelly like tool.
And then the secondary uses a gun to transform. Doesn't Rogue originally use a gun to transform?
Kind of, yeah,
Kinda, sorta.
Transstream. But the thing is, I guess we don't have pseudo writers in Gap. That's like the only difference. So like in Build, there's pseudo writers. Basically, they're also transforming characters, but they're not classified as writers. But yeah, no, he uses the steam gun. Yeah.
Yep. So, Kamen Rider Build season 2.
Oh man, insane, crazy. Anyway, anything you guys want to plug before we wrap things up?
I think that's it for me.
I mean, you can find me on Twitter and on Blue Sky now. Oh yeah, fun story about that. Just briefly, while I've got you here. So this guy, Kateri, has been bugging me for months now to get on Blue Sky.
I haven't.
Well, you have a little bit, and Mike has a lot. But it turns out I had a Blue Sky account that I created back in 2023. Okay, a lot was going on in that time in my life. Fair enough, I forgot about it. But Kateri literally linked to it on one of his posts on Blue Sky.
So,
and then went, hey, where are you going to get on Blue Sky?
You expect me to remember every single post I've made?
Fair, but it was funny.
I'm not even on Blue Sky that much. I need to get on Blue Sky more. But it's like every time I get on there, like I really don't know how to find what I want to find, and I guess I need more friends.
I will say right now, I'm not going to give up Twitter. I'm going to be on both, but
I deleted my Twitter.
I know, but I put too much work into mine to delete it. So
no, I had some really good posts. I did a good post roasting the completionists and got like 2,000 likes.
I know, that was great. You should have kept your posts, but it was your choice, and I respect it.
So you heard about the whole thing that went on with the completionists, right, Fal?
No, I haven't.
Oh boy,
Gamer. He did. I'm pretty sure he didn't do it himself. I'm sure he had a lot of help. But
is it about the bullshit where he did a charity thing?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his whole gimmick was he can fully play games, which I'm also a completionist. Whenever I play games, I like to do everything, right?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And so I followed his channel for a bit. I had one bad interaction with him because he was feeling depressed because he wasn't getting the views. It's like, dude, you have like 50 times my followers. Like, why are you depressed? I wish I could have your follow. Whatever, right? And he
exactly.
He did a snapback at me. It was not a good interaction, but he did this whole thing where he was doing a bunch of dementia charity stuff for years. His family did a thing. He did a donation marathon, and it turns out he did not donate any of the money. All the money stayed in an account. And so, long story short, a couple of YouTubers, did their deep dive. They've revealed they had a phone call where he basically admitted to not donating the money because he didn't know how. And then he was basically like, "Oh, what would you do not to release your videos? I will do anything. How much? Just let me know. Give me a number." Like on this phone call, and it was a sad whole thing. Ruined this guy's reputation because he did not do it. He threatened lawsuits against the people who uncovered him, right? And
wouldn't he lose the lawsuit?
Oh
yeah.
He's done. He's
cooked. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy, the one of the guys who did the reveal, posted the full phone call, hour-long phone call, and it's like he literally tells the completionist the step-by-step things to get out of this without looking like a complete asshole. okay, find a way to donate the money, do an apology, say now that you know you'll do better, you will not go through any of this. And instead of doing any of that, he threatens a lawsuit against them.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Not
And so
smart.
I made a Twitter post during all this drama, like, oh no, Jared was told exactly what to do at this timestamp. He decided that he wanted to go the completionist path and do the hard route first.
Hard Drive, by the way. Hard Drive did not pull any punches whatsoever. They ran a headline that said, Jared completes career.
He did a hard mode.
No,
He did nightmare mode. Dear God.
no, that was my shining tweet. My greatest. Other than
was. The Jared
other
thing
than
also
the-
led to him being removed from a video game, which was amazing.
oh, which one?
Sea of Stars.
Oh yeah, no, he was removed from that video game. He still has like $50,000. He did not donate all of it.
Yeah, he
Damn.
got the John Tron treatment. If I had a penny for every time a popular YouTuber was removed from a video game, I'd have 2 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
So yeah, it's one of my greatest Twitter achievements, other than getting banned for telling transphobe off.
I mean, that was your greatest achievement,
Damn.
arguably.
Anyway, anything else? You guys can find us. I have all of our links in doobly doo, and yeah, well, it's going to be about 5 weeks now because we have a week off.
Yep.
And
Yay. Well, you say we have a week off. I got a Christmas dinner to prepare on the 25th. That's not a week off.
Oh, and then we also have the Doctor Who Christmas special too.
That's not a week off.
I'm saying Kamen Rider has a week off. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be back, and I'm sure it's going to be the full-on Kamen Rider Vlam show. Vlam, is that how they're pronouncing it?
I think it's Vlam.
Vlam.
We'll figure it
If
out.
it was bad, you should feel bad.
Yeah, see you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye now.
Bye.